Blub blub everyone, welcome to the initial missions in the new start for the Boron DLC, Kingdom End in X4. We found them, as you can see, and it's really interesting to talk to this guy because he revealed how they actually communicate and why this diplomatic meeting that we just had before was breaking down because his words couldn't convey what he actually wanted to say. He needed the rest of their communication, the way bigger part than just words, which is their pheromones that they actually release in the water and which are a major part of how they communicate, which is quite interesting if you ask me. And quite cool. And of course they can't do that. They're in this suit. You know, their pheromones are just going to waste right now. Which is interesting, but maybe that's how the suit knows what colors they should show. And he described this kind of communication in a way as if you want to paint a whole ocean and only have one shade of blue. Which is quite fitting, I think. It's really, really nice. So, we're gonna talk to this guy again. Why? That was just back. Why am I out of the talk now?
The silent one from our disappointing introduction.
I still can't skip this stuff. And we're going to go with perhaps this is a positive solution. And we'll probably tell him about we can give you assurances that all our investigations in these sectors will not stir up the Kark, and if and if so, we'll probably provide military support. So all his fears should hopefully get better this way. We'll see. Oh, okay. If you help me could, or about the Kark threat. Yeah, about the threat. We aim to avoid provocation at all costs.
Your commendable commitment to peace is as welcome as it is unexpected. The Alliance of the Word is to be lauded for its respect for our peaceful ways.
Haha. I know they're peaceful. The other one. If you help, we could use Neela's ties to increase your standing. I mean, okay. Not really my thing, but sure.
I am fully aware of Neela T's royal connections. Is it your opinion of me that I am some petty functionary who can be bought and sold, bribed by the highest bidder? You misjudge me.
That wasn't
and
great.
You misjudge Neela T. For all our disagreements, I cannot conceive that she would be party to such a grubby approach.
So we haven't talked to her
I desire the return of the provinces adrift to the warm embrace of the homeworld. But what kind of servant would I be if I did so at the expense of the welfare of those under my charge?
It's not wrong. So
this is all terribly challenging. My instinct is that your expedition is honest in its intent. However, I find your judgment questionable.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Well,
couldn't get the right thing.
I feel that I must allow you to proceed in your mission.
Oh,
however, I ask of you, do not make me regret this.
Interesting. So we still got it.
With the gate and watchful gaze reactivated, to our knowledge, only 3 more dormant gates remain in province space. One is located in Ocean of Fantasy, another in Barren Shores. The final one was discovered by scouts in Sanctuary of Darkness. If Sanctuary of Darkness sounds foreboding, you may find that the name is fitting. It is host to a significant Kaak infestation.
That's crap.
Even uttering the name makes my fins tingle. Yet I must remain firm on the matter. Do not, under any circumstances, engage with the Kaak. Every interaction with them results in horrific conflict.
You have our word, Leader Wee. We shall do everything in our power to avoid undue provocation.
Thank you. And may I bestow upon you a gift? We have prepared for you a fighter ship. A humble gift, but hopefully it will be of use to you in the times ahead.
Thank you, thank you.
You have done well to secure access for us to continue our mission. Please, claim the scout ship as your own. May it serve you well.
Please tell me it's not just a scout ship, it's a Mako. Okay, interesting. Interesting, okay. Let's look at that real quick. We have the Vanguard. Thank you for giving me that ship, by the way. That's pretty nice of you, buddy. That is an interesting... Oh my god, these tendrils in front are not great for exploration, to be honest. I'd rather have them in the back, thanks. Interesting ship. Do you even have engines? Doesn't look like it. You do have a weapon. That is of Boron design. 2 different weapons even. Interesting. Thank you for the follow, Sylphiel. Hello, welcome. How are you doing? I hope you're enjoying this beautiful DLC as much as I do. I hope you're playing it as well. Are we... How can we get in here? This is just the... Find a jump gate. Yeah, sure. I gained reputation.
We need to investigate the dormant gates to formulate the next step of our expedition.
I am already familiar with the gate in Ocean of Fantasy. If you supply me with the necessary equipment and provide me with a few pointers as to what exactly I am to do, it would be my deepest pleasure to assist.
Yay, I love her. She's great.
The Alliance shall investigate barren shores. That only leaves the matter of the final gate, the location of which is somewhat more precarious. Explorer, you have excelled thus far. Put that new fighter of yours to good use, and find Sanctuary of Darkness. It seems that you are best suited to this task.
If you say so. Hello, fine, and you? Yeah, I'm great.
All the times I dreamt of being reunited with my fellow Boron. It never crossed my mind that they might be in such impoverished circumstances.
Yeah, that's
I know
quite
that
a
the
shame.
Alliance has received communications from KingdomEnd,
Hope
but
they can
those were
change that.
dispatched decades ago. Hopefully, they have fared better than the Boron here. I am curious about the contents of their message.
How can
Just
I enter
how
the
much
ship?
of their preliminary findings have they shared with their Alliance counterparts? Once we have gained access to both gates' data, maybe the Alliance really intends to conduct experiments from our side too.
I
Trying
want
to
get in.
manipulate gates would be an incredibly involved undertaking.
I want
Yet
to
it
get in.
seems as though Numankaret is single-minded about the whole endeavor. Can you imagine the possibilities that would be open to us if we could manipulate these gates at will?
Thanks to the newly opened trade routes, we have commenced rebuilding our shipyard. You are, of course, most welcome to aid us in our undertaking.
Oh, I wish I could. That
Your
will...
efforts will, of course, be lucratively compensated.
Yeah, I will, Leader V, but I will do that in our standing campaign when we can finally resume this, because this is, of course, a new game that we just started, which will not be continued after this, but in the other one I will be able to help you quite a bit, since we have our own shipyard and a lot of resources and, you know, possibilities. But how can I get into this ship? I would like to ask something. I have No Man's Sky and Star Citizen. I'm tempted to buy X4 Foundation. Is it a good option? Well, I would describe this game, and I played Star Citizen as well, so I know what I'm talking about, at least a little bit. I would call this game a more functionally complete Star Citizen. A better one, as of now. It's probably not the biggest value game ever made, but Egosoft is putting a lot of work into this game.
At my designated inactive gate.
Yeah, it's great.
I shall commence taking readings immediately.
Yes, Neela T, thanks. Thanks. I'm gonna join you whenever I find a way to get into this ship somehow. So I can definitely recommend this if you like what Star Citizen wants to be and want to play that right now, because that is definitely a good option for that. And also, you can do things here that Star Citizen does not allow you. You can build your own stations, you can practically take over the whole galaxy, and this is just a small part of this galaxy. While Star Citizen still only has one system, there are multiple systems in here, all connected through gates, through highways, through all the things. You can fly all the ships yourself, you can hire pilots that fly the ships for you and get resources for you, sell these resources automatically, independently from whatever you do. You can put them into, you can give them stations as their home station, and they will provide resources for that station. That station can then produce things. You can ship those produce away, and It's just a great, great game. There are a lot of missions in here by now. Finally, it's so good. It's so much fun. I have a current campaign on my YouTube. If anyone is interested to look at that. That actually tries to go through these missions. Starting with the first one you probably want to go through. And also getting the HQ, which is different now if you get this start, because we just got the HQ for free just by flying a few meters. And it just appeared, and now it's here instead of... Normally the HQ would be... Profit Center. The HQ would be around here, in one of these sectors, I think it is. I'm not quite sure about the map right now. It's close to Profit Center Alpha, but it's not that close to here. Maybe about here in this sector? I don't know. But that's the normal quest that you do for the HQ, that sends the HQ here. But by now the HQ, when you have enough research done in the HQ, and there will be a research tab at some point, then you can jump the HQ around anyway, so it doesn't really matter where it is. But we are also building up the HQ, because that's something you can do. It's just a normal station. Look at this. This is the build mode. You just take a, I don't know, take a thing here, like some solar power modules, you know, some energy cell production. Put that in here, and you can produce energy cells and sell them wherever you are. Just put some, get some freighters, and they will just ship them off. It's just free money, you know, you just in... Oh, this is different. Oh, I love this edition. I didn't even see this yet. Look at this. We can finally fine-tune this. Oh, this is great. This was so finicky before because there was no representation of this before. But now, you click on the thing you want to do, and it actually does things. It's... Oh, this is amazing. Okay, this I love. This, I really love this new edition. Oh, that really will help design stations quite a bit. I don't want to do this, though. Thanks. But yeah, I actually designed a big headquarters with a lot of good production. Also fighter production. You can make your own shipyards. You can provide these shipyards with goods, and they will literally make you ships. You can sell these ships. You can make your own fleets. You can let the... universe be patrolled by your fleets. You can fight 2 different kinds of big enemies that are in this game. One is the Karg, one is the Xenon. Xenons are machines that went awry, terraforming robots that, gigantic ships that just turned on their makers, which were the Terrans. And that's actually a big part of the story behind this. And you can fight those, you can fight the Karg, you can declare war to any of these factions. The yellows are the Teladi, these are the Pyranids, the Argons, the Terrans. You can fight anyone you want if you want to. It's really... There's a lot of possibility of what things you can do in here. So it's pretty good while you wait for new Star Citizen patches, for example, right? Yeah, absolutely. And I don't think Star Citizen will ever be at this level. What Star Citizen can do a little bit better is because they have a way bigger team. Oh. Ah, that's how you get in. That is a cool new addition. Look at that. That is neat. I love it. Yes. Oh my god, that is new. That no other ship has this. This elevator system. That is pretty cool. I love it so much right now. Oh, that's good. And look at my beautiful logo. Neat. Cool, let's fly this ship. Let's see how it works. But yeah, what Star Citizen will never reach this level, is my opinion. But that might be only my opinion. But what it can do better is polish some things better, because this is a very small studio, German studio, that makes these games. And you'll definitely see... Look at this. Woohoo! A little bit better quality in some things with Star Citizen that you don't find here. But, you know, Star Citizen can't even make their servers work in a way that more than 50 people can be on that. You know, they can't even fill out their biggest ship that they have planned. That doesn't even exist yet, so... Meh. Well, it exists in certain missions, I think. But it doesn't exist for the citizens. Look at this. Ow. Okay, maybe I bumped into this right now. It's fine. And now we're flying this. Interesting that you don't have engines that stick out so hideously as in the others. That's cool. Interesting. We need to learn about these ships a little bit more. And is that the shield generator? These two? Not quite sure what these modules are so far, but there are modules on here. And we see the weapons. What are these weapons? Those are two different weapons. Ooh, that looks quite nice, I must say. Show me what these weapons are, please. We have an ion gatling and a phase gun. Interesting. Can I get some information on these? Equipment. No, it's military. I'm an idiot. Weapons. Ion gatling. Of course, only shield damage. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Okay. No, it does. It does do hull damage, just not much, but that's cool. Sustain output, okay. Unfortunately, this data is really not the best. But Kajar has made a great weapons guide that you should look up when you want to know what weapon is really good and stuff. And I use that gladly, and it's awesome. So definitely a recommendation there. As far as I can see, you just need to be able to go down to the planets to explore them, and it would be the definite game. Yeah, they deliberately left that out because that would mean so much more work for not much gain, sadly. But yeah, you cannot reach onto planets. You can terraform them, though. That is a thing you can do. As of, I don't know. Tides of Everest was the DLC, by the way. I think before Tides of Everest came out, or with the Tides of Everest DLC, they put in the Terraformer update as well. And you can terraform planets. Cooling rate, okay. Heat buildup. Projectile speed is quite high. 3.2 kilometers, that's also quite far. Impact influence, light drive disruption. On impact, this weapon decreases speed for a short period of time. The effect is most noticeable against small ships, less so on medium and capital ships. Interesting. That is new. Such a weapon didn't exist before. Weird. But that's also good, because that means modders can probably use those things and build in effects and stuff as well, but also that this is going to be more of a thing. And this thing is really good shield damage, but even higher. Yeah, it's just the fire rate is not as high. That's the difference here. That's why this has so low shield damage still. But it does 7 rounds per second. Or 6.5. And this only does 1.5. Okay. So I definitely want them split and use them whenever I need to. Projectile speed is almost as quick. And the range is really, really far. 3.2 kilometers for this game is quite far. Interesting. That is cool. So what I want is this. And do this. Get this away. Maybe, I mean, we could do this. We could put both of them in one group as well. So group 1 is just the Gatling. Group 2 is this Pulse. Oh, they look amazing. I love it. And this is both. Just for the last strike, maybe. Okay, interesting. Let's do the mission. What is the mission? Find a way to the inactive gate. Oh, that's neat. In Sanctuary of Darkness. But where is Sanctuary of Darkness? I don't know. This is the Mako. We still have the other ship. We could sell this to get some capital. The Bofu Chemical Lab. Why is that a burger there? Did they bring in new symbols as well? Oh, yes, they did. Look at that. The Marja Snail Farm. You actually have good symbols now that can identify these things quite quickly. Oh, that's great. Oh, I love this. In the Argon Trading Station, we don't know anything else in Hatikva's Choice. But I know where we are now. I think we took over Heretic's End in our last playthrough. No, we took over whatever comes. No, we took over Heretic's End, I think. Interesting. Yeah, you can actually take over sectors here. If a sector is completely unowned, that's very easy. Just put a station in here with an administrative center. Done. While when it is still under government of someone else, you need to kill their administration station then as well. We need to find the gate. So, what we need to do is do long-range scanning. That's not gonna work. Problem is, I don't know which direction is up. This one. How quick are we with this one? We're flying a scout still, so a very weak ship. I have no idea... Does this actually work? No, I don't think so. I have no idea how strong our shields are. I could look at that. There is a station there. Multiples. And long-range scanning helps you getting this. So if you long-range scan and you find something, a ping, then this, see, this just appeared. And now you can go to these, in this case, stations and find out what it is, actually. Just to place them on the map, that's what long-range scanning is for. And also to find wormholes and other things. There are a few things in here that you can find in these sectors, which is quite fun. And I love that they actually show you the thrusters as well. It's not like in Star Wars, you know, where you just fly like World War II fighters, even though it's space. And that's not how space works at all. I mean, space doesn't really work like this. But, you know, it's at least better.
Solar power plant.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Very barely functional solar power
Unknown
plant.
station. Refined goods complex.
Yeah, look at that. They all have different symbols now. That's great. I love this addition.
Wharf.
Oh, this is a wharf. This means we can buy ships here. Let's see. S-size ships. Barracuda Heavy Fighter. Yeah, this is what we actually want. Oh, it doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad. So these are weapon slots. They have 3 weapons. That's a good amount of weapons. Together with 3 shields. This could be the new best fighter in the game. Just by looking at that. Give them Terran shields and Terran weapons. This is the best fighter in the game. 100%. No other measures needed. I don't care how agile it is. I don't care about anything. Just 3 shields, 3 weapons. Amazing. Great damage output. Great stuff they can take. That is a neat little scout. The Irokanji. No weapons, but that's fine. 3... Wow. 3 engines? I love it. Only 1 shield. Yeah, sure. But it's a scout. It just needs to be fast. That's amazing. Okay. The Mako. That is what we're flying right now. Cool. We could refit our fighter that we have. For example, with different weapons, we just need to dock here. Torpedo launcher, tracking launcher, iron gatling, dumbfire launcher, arc gun. So the torpedo launcher is new. Interesting. And the arc gun. 1.5 rounds. That's not a bad gun as it seems. It's a really good hull damage gun. Not as much range. Interesting. And also has light thruster disruption, not reduction. Interesting. Advanced electronics, energy cells, weapon components. Yeah, we could actually make these in the other run. For sure. For sure. Torpedo launcher is quite new though. Interesting. And I like it. So now we can make torpedoes as well. We should be able to see that. No, we would be here. Satellite, nav beacon, resource probe. We can't get any torpedoes here. Okay, good to know. We could equip ourselves some flares. I don't know what shields we have. Apparently Mark III? Is that our shields? Damn. If that's... No, I don't think we have Mark IIIs, but that would be pretty good. How good is a Mark III shield? 1500? 200 recharge? Okay. It's not the worst. Let me look at our fighter. We need to know. We probably don't have a satellite with us. We have a nav beacon. That is useless. A satellite would be great to know, to always order stuff from here. You always have a communication relay from a satellite. So when there's a satellite next to a station in the influence, you can always communicate to these. This thing is... What is your equipment? Sorry, I'm trying to speak too fast. That's the problem. Mark II shield generator. Okay, that's not bad. It's not great. It won't let us survive any carg, but still, that's good. All-around engine. Okay, and all-around thrusters. Mark II. It's not a bad ship that we have gotten here. We have a docking computer now. That's awesome. We even have a police scanner. I don't know why they included that, but apparently it was important. Huh. So we could police systems as well. Not that they would like us to do that, but we could. It's because we don't have a police license. There's a gate. Let's fly there. There we go. How fast are we with these engines? This is the travel drive. It's not FTL. There is no FTL anymore in the game, unfortunately. In the former games, you did have jump drives. Or you could have a jump drive if you could afford it, and you needed energy cells in your hold to power it. Or space flies if you want to go illegal. And sacrifice a poor innocent being for jumping a few sectors. But yeah, unfortunately they took that out. I wish they would bring that in again.
Wayfinder. Jump gate. Unknown sector.
Let's just fly through and see if it's the right one. It seems to be.
Entering system. Sanctuary of Darkness.
Sanctuary of Darkness. According to our archives, there was once a Xenon presence hereabouts in the network. I wonder what befell them.
Oh, is that so?
You know this.
Then we were quite lucky that our systems were not connected directly to a Xenon stronghold. There is no way we would have survived, given the state of our military.
Now, see if you can locate the inactive gate in this system.
Be careful. Take great care when navigating. We must honor our word and avoid the carg. You will also need to be cautious of the region's other hazards. I recommend that you stick close to the asteroids. They seem to be an exceptional indicator of where your ship will not be harmed.
Oh, really? Oh, it's another hazardous region? Oh, God. I hate those. So I need to stick to... Oh, God. How? Oh, I really don't like hazardous stations, really. Sectors. There are carg there. You can see these hive-like structures. But these are the Xenon spires. We've seen these in the Yaki territory, in the quest line there. Weird. I love the music. Just this soundtrack didn't disappoint a single time for now. What's happening? I can't see. So far, it hasn't disappointed a single moment. It's great. I love it. In the background, you hear the soundtrack for X4 KingdomEnd, the official soundtrack. Can you recycle old star bases? Yes, you kinda can. If you destroy them completely, they will leave wreckage. And you can, since the Tides of Everest expansion, or the DLC. Oh god, they are carg. I don't wanna go with you guys. Let's just leave. You can get recycling ships and recycle ships. Yes, ships and stations. Okay, how am I supposed to find that thing? I really need to flee from these carg. They will rip me a new one instantly. So I'm not allowed to fire on them anyway. In a hazardous sector.
Danger.
There could be a gate.
Region detected.
Oh god, this is horrible. Maybe there is the gate. Yeah, that looks like a gate. Okay, my shield is regenerating. It's not gonna be good though. There's some gas around.
Hull damaged.
Oh, that's not good. Wow, this region is hazardous. Please tell me I'm safe in a second here. Nope, I'm getting destroyed. That's not cool. Okay, this is better.
There it is. Approach the jump gate nacelle. Try to get a reading.
Yeah, let's do
Empty
that.
space.
We're almost dead, but now we know where to... Oh, actually, this is horrible. I just took the damage. More or less no reason, but I just wanted to get here quickly. Getting out will be problematic because we are almost destroyed. Oh, actually, I could do something about that. And you know what? I will. We've seen our repair laser. Can I go? That would be too easy, wouldn't it?
Mako.
That is it. Just stop and repair this thing. Oh, that still takes a little bit, huh? I would need the upgrade for my suit to actually repair this a little bit quicker. Joy. But yeah, we're repairing. But you would need to destroy the station fully, Terrible Hamster, to get that, and it's not gonna be a lot of wreckage that you get from it. And it is quite expensive to recycle stuff, so you would have to get a lot of energy to get your resources back out, and there are two kinds of resources you can get back out from the community of planets or from the Terrans. You have that choice. And in our longer playthrough, I opted for the Terran variant because we are building Terran ships mostly, and we need those resources more. So, but we still haven't found the ship that can do it because it is locked behind a quest line, as far as I know, that the pirates will sell you these because it's pirate stuff. Well, not really pirate stuff, but from the pirate systems. And well, it is a pirate ship, isn't it? It's very asymmetrical. Simus would probably puke, but you know, that's what he deserves. If he can't stand the asymmetric glory of some ships. I really like these fighters, though. Oh, I want all the Boron ships. At least one of each. But maybe we will actually integrate them into our fleets very soon. In the long-standing run, of course. But that could be a thing. These fighters look absolutely amazing. If they can fit Terran weapons, I would be all for that.
Docking granted.
There we go. Okay. So now let's scan this. Probably with the scanning
Empty space.
thing.
Each jump gate has 2 pairs of nacelles. They act as caches for storing operational data, among many other things. We're still not very familiar with this technology, or who created it, but thanks to recent scientific advancements, we are able to make sense of some of the information that we are retrieving. It seems apparent that some of the data likely represents the coordinates of other jump gates.
Yes, would make sense,
Whether
like in
this means that
Stargate.
these gates were connected in the
We are
distant
scanning.
past is mere conjecture. Perhaps the builders had reasons unknown to us for certain gates to hold, special compatibility. The vast majority of the data in these caches remains a vexing mystery to us all.
Oh, I mean, you only had, you know, multiple thousand years to get behind that secret, but sure, suddenly they're doing it. You know, when the gate network broke down, they thought, well, maybe we should investigate these things a little bit further and invest some money in that.
We've gathered everything we can access from this nacelle. Move on to the one on the opposite side.
Sure. But jokes aside, asymmetrical ships are an abomination. But your joke was very funny. They're not an abomination. They can look really cool. It doesn't have to be always symmetrical. It gives it a special
Some of this data looks
something.
rather promising. I'm forwarding all of this to our science team as we speak.
Great. So in case I get killed, you mean, hmm? Oh, that looks different. Huh. That looks a little bit like Vager. And I don't want to deal with Vager as well. That's homeworld territory, that's not mine. It's not X4, come on. Maybe. Yeah, they can, Terrible Hamster. They can. As maybe not as fighters, but
I'm picking up a
capital
worrisome
ships.
fluctuation in energy signatures.
Uh-oh. What?
Yes, it appears that our activity has drawn the attention of Convox stragglers.
Oh, fudge. Survive. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. How should I survive
Forager.
these? How? Could you please tell me how I should survive, Kark? I have a ship that is kinda garbage. Well, that's gonna be fun. Well, let's survive this. Gonna save, for sure. I have never fought in this ship. I hope these weapons will be good for this. Why are you so close?
Forager.
And why are you so quickly to get away from me? Oh, that is a good weapon, actually. Although these are the smallest Kark I could have. Yeah, my mods are not working. Otherwise I would get that stuff quicker. Oh, I do like these weapons, actually.
Container.
Ow. That hurt. Extended fuel
Forager.
container. Well, I don't need that. You're not moving. Very weird. But I love the range. We can actually outrange the Kark. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, maybe I'm in love with these weapons.
Yes. Your display of skill was altogether impressive. I just hope this communication does not result in a more severe and unwelcome reaction.
That's crafting material. Wait.
Our science team has pored over the data that Neela T was able to lift from the cache. While we have not yet completed our examination of the Sanctuary of Darkness cache, it is quite obviously the most promising of the gates.
Uh-oh.
Despite the additional challenges the Kaabak will represent.
Uh-oh.
More dangerous, perhaps. But I'm afraid that things are not going well in Ocean of Fantasy either. The system's planet is devastated and completely uninhabitable.
Well, I'm sad.
Perhaps, once the provinces have re-established their economy, they can attempt some terraforming. For now, this expedition needs you to map out safe passage for a larger fleet to navigate through Sanctuary of Darkness. You can use nav beacons to determine an appropriate route. Just stay clear of the Kaak installations.
You are kidding me,
and
right?
other hazardous regions, obviously. For a better overview of the task in hand, do not hesitate to consult your map.
Yeah, I have to. The problem is, I need a pilot to do that, because flying that myself will be so annoying. I don't have a pilot with me is the problem. I should have bought one. Ow. Yeah, wreckage. Flying into wreckage is not great. So I need to map this out with 15. I don't have a pilot with me. Nope, don't have a pilot.
Mako.
This is annoying. This is the worst. So we need to go through this here. That's for sure. So I guess there's another one. Let's fly there. I really have no idea how I should do this. This is a terrible mission. God, I really don't look forward to doing this again. Although then I will definitely have a pilot with me next time.
Danger.
What? Why? This is not... This is close to the... Maybe it's not. See, this is the problem. You don't see on this map how high or low you are. No, but I'm perfect. This is fine. Look at this. Perfectly inside of these asteroids. That's not great.
You know, for the longest time, the community of planets thought the Kark had been eradicated by their joint efforts. Recent attacks on solitary miners, and now this, proved this notion was overly optimistic.
Do we need to go here, maybe? This doesn't seem to go further. I'm gonna try and map this out a bit more. I don't like that we could have Kark coming for us at every second here. Since I don't know this sector, We have to do this the hard way. Which annoys me a bit.
Danger.
Of course, thanks. I don't think this works outside of the asteroid field. Just this is still dangerous. Oh god, I love dangerous and hazardous regions, right? No, I really don't. I really hate them. They're the worst thing in this game. They can really F your freighters up. And I have no idea how thorough I need to be. Is it fine if I get hit by a lightning there? Is that still safe? Oh, I love this song. Return to Kingdom End. Great song. And that's a remake of the... I don't know. That was the main sector in Homeworld... Homeworld? In X3, I mean. The home sector of the Boron. Which was called Kingdom something. Obviously not Kingdom's End, I think. Maybe it was Kingdom's End. Is this fine? Okay, it goes... This is bigger, though. This passageway. But we do have stations here either way, so... How could I avoid any of these car installations? They were definitely car installations there. Now I can't see them, of course. That's great. Sure, I'm gonna try. Let's map this out here. Is this further away? I have no idea. I'm gonna try this. It's fine. I have more nav beacons than I need, I guess. Okay. Not my favorite quest, to be honest. It's a little tedious to do this without a... No, that's not what I wanted. Without a pilot. Because a pilot, I could just say, well, fly there, and they would fly there. They wouldn't avoid the hazardous regions, but still, I could just map this out on the map, literally, like this. And just tell them where to fly, pop a beacon, and we're good. Let's go here instead. Oh god, cock. Ah! I see the station there. And I really don't want to. And this is horrifying. That's a hive guard. A hive guard would definitely murder our faces in. And I do not want to play with them. Oh yes, and this is asteroids and gas. That's why we can move through here. So now we want to go there. Oh god, this is so close to death. This is so close to our death. I really hope they cannot see us. This is an interesting asteroid here. For some reason this is special. Weird. Special roid. Ah!
Explore. Do not approach the Ka-Ak installation.
That's not a Ka-Ak installation!
We have given Leader Wee our word that we will not engage them unless they engage us. There is no need for undue provocation.
So you're gonna put a nav beacon here. Because now we can just put one here and we're good and we're out of this situation because I don't want to spend...
I am not convinced that this is the best route. We are in extreme proximity to a Ka-Ak installation.
What route should I take? Buddy, there is no way... I don't give a frick. You will accept this route or you go yourself and map this shit out. I don't give a shit that you are my superior. You're obviously a moron. And I'm definitely not gonna risk more for this stupid endeavor of dumbness. What the hell? Have to walk the dog and sleep. Take care, Gary. Take care, terrible hamster. Thanks for tuning in. I know this was a little later of a stream. I'm sorry. We just went to a restaurant today and after I thought, well, I'm fit enough, let's stream. So, and also the DLC came out yesterday, so I wanted to check it out. I don't know where I should put that beacon. If I can't fly through, you know, non-hazardous regions, there is no other way. This is literally the only way we can go. I mean, there is no way through the middle. Look at this. I mapped this out. I can't even use this arm here. Oh, that's not great. That was a carc. No, there is a carc coming for me.
Forager.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna murder you, my friend. 'Tis gonna happen. Oh, I hate these things. Carc are the worst. Okay, we're fine. I do like this ship, though. It's pretty cool. For a scout, it's pretty nice. I really hope we get a fighter as well. That would be neat. Beacon. There you go. Beacon, done? Are we good?
Empty space.
We're probably not good. Ooh, construction aid. Yeah, if we could, it could definitely easily do this otherwise, but this is not great. Oh, what? Friendly introduction. Weird. But this is the mission we're doing. Set to active. And what's your problem? Oh, there is another space missing. Apparently. Apparently those are too far away. Well, maybe I have to put one here as well. What a stupid mission! Urgh. Don't go too close to the carc installations. Yeah, there is one on either side, so what should I freaking do? Ah, this would probably have been a little bit further away from this. So I chose wrongly. How would I effing know? Beforehand. Maybe I have to go the other side. And maybe we could quickly reload. This is not good. You keep away, thanks. Maybe we should just reload and do it from the other side. We were not that close. Are you fine with this? Nope, he's not. So, other side then. You know what? I'm literally just gonna reload this. 1 second, guys, and we're just quickly gonna do this from the other side. I should probably have mapped that out before putting the nav beacons, but that's just too much time. I don't know how long this mission chain goes. I would guess until we find KingdomEnd. I would like to get there this time. And then off screen, I would try to get into our old game and see if it works. It should work normally, but also with the mods. Oh, right, I forgot. That's where I stopped
Forager.
this. Oh, come on. Come back. There you go. Now, they're not doing a lot of damage, which is... Oh! You know why they're not doing a lot of damage? I think one of my mods works. Because I made them do no damage through a mod. And that's pretty nice. Ah, then I have nothing to worry about from these carc. Good. Because the Karg are really, 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 really annoying in the normal game. And they are more or less a driver for...
Container.
everyone... Oh, a Kion Crystal. That's a pretty good find, actually. If we would resume this.
Yes. Your display of skill was altogether impressive. I just hope this communication does not result in a more severe and unwelcome reaction.
This
can give you some nice stuff.
I think. Was able to live from the cache. While we have not yet completed our examination of the Sanctuary of Darkness cache, it is quite obviously the most promising of the gates. Despite the additional challenges the Ka'ak will represent.
More dangerous, perhaps. But I'm afraid that things are not going well in Ocean of Fantasy either. The system's planet is devastated and completely uninhabitable.
Perhaps, once the provinces have re-established their economy, they can attempt some terraforming. For now, this expedition needs you to map out safe passage for a larger fleet to navigate through Sanctuary of Darkness. You can use nav beacons to determine an appropriate route. Just stay clear of the Ka'ak installations.
A little far
and
away.
Other hazardous regions, obviously. For a better overview of the task in hand, do not hesitate to consult your map.
Luckily, I don't have to care about that damage, because there is no damage. That is just a thing because I was too annoyed by the attrition they caused me. And I didn't want, when I was playing for about 3 days or so, straight in the game, 3 real-time days to get to shipbuilding. I didn't care for every 20 minutes building new freighters or something, you know. That was just not fun. And I didn't want to do it. So I didn't. So I just modded them out. They do no damage at the moment, and that's fine with me, because I don't find them fun. The Xenon, though, that is definitely something I wanted to fight. And the problem is, the Xenon you can actually defeat, while the Karg will always respawn, and I don't like it. They will always respawn in certain sectors with particular stations, and when you destroy one of these stations, depends what station it is. Some stations will give you a reprieve of several hours, while some stations will give you a reprieve of several in-game days. And that's okay, I guess. It's still not really fun to me to hunt them down. And also, it would have caused me so much attrition that just getting to shipbuilding would become kind of impossible, and I just didn't care for it. So that's why my reasoning for modding them out. I just wanted to get somewhere in the game.
For the longest time, the community of planets thought the Karg had been eradicated by their joint efforts.
Yeah, sure.
Recent attacks on solitary miners, and now this, prove this notion was overly optimistic.
Yeah, more than that, buddy, more than that. Let's put that here. Yeah, see, we will still get way too close. I hope these navigational beacons will be enough.
Space.
So I'm not looking forward to doing this mission again in our joint thing, in our longer run. That's just once. It's fine. We'll get through this together. I'm sure. Okay. We're really not that quick anymore. Our other scout was way quicker, but this one has more defense capabilities, which is pretty nice. Yeah, let's just put that in here. It's fine. We have enough. And they were kind of free. Please tell me that you don't think this is a Karg installation. If he complains now, I'm gonna scream.
Unknown object.
Because, I mean, how should I avoid this? It's impossible. And we could actually go here instead. But we're not close to this, and that should hopefully be fine. There you go, and now we'll just go straight here.
Danger.
Ow. Thanks for that hit. And I also did something for these hazardous regions. I didn't mod them out completely, but I made them only do shield damage. Which is bad enough. But if it also kills your hull and you can't do anything about it, that's just nonsense. And not fun. If they would have made it so that you can buy a shield variant or something, or a module, or craft something that you, and quite early, that you can endure this and only get shield damage, fine. But they didn't, and so it's fine to mod that crap out if it doesn't suit you. Because it is, after all, just a game. And if something is just too annoying to deal with or too stupid to deal with, then you shouldn't. Because why should you? If something is not fun and doesn't give you any other benefit, you know, any other merit in being done, you know, there might be a mission like this one, which I don't find very much fun, but it still progresses the storyline and it is doable, so you can push through it, you know, for the... You still have some kind of achievement in the end. But if there's something that is just pure annoyance, doesn't give you anything, causes, you know, a lot of grind or whatever, then what is this? Interesting. So that's... Okay, we saw these on the way a few times. Oh, that's gonna be a highway to just get there instantly. Oh, that's amazing. That's really good. Okay, let's just put out the thing here. So you really only have to do this once. Because then you can use this thing. That's gonna be a highway for sure. I hope it's not only a one-way thing. It looks like it, but... Yeah, it's not active. It's definitely not active, okay. Cool! I'm looking forward. So... Is that it? Are we done? Please tell me we're done. That's the mission. Please tell me you're satisfied this time. It does look fine, doesn't it? Deploy nav beacons to map out the path between the gates. Didn't I do that? Weird? It's neat that you can self-destruct them.
Nav beacon.
But what is your problem with this game? I'm not sure what is going wrong here. Only 99% hull. Well, that's great. If they get destroyed here, then this is all for naught. Perfect. So it accepted maybe these three, but... Why not the others? What's with these? So it seems like this is the range where it wants another nav beacon, and there is one. So, what's wrong with you? Am I stupid? This is a valid path, and he didn't complain that this is too close to a freaking station. Did he? So this should be absolutely mega fine, and we're good. Blah, 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 blah. Before we commit our entire expedition to any one gate, we should identify which one is the most suitable candidate. Yeah, we did. Find, scan, survive, and then deploy. Oh, don't tell me this can be easily bugged. Or don't tell me we should have started here. That would be weird. And we put out 2, 4, 6, 8. We still have 7 left, so I could just go here. I'm just gonna leave more then. I don't care. It's fine. Let's just go there and do this. It's very hard to see anything in here. Which is why I didn't want to do this, and this is dangerous. But yeah, with the pilot you could just say, fly here. It would fly here, and then you could say, leave navigation buoy. You could actually tell them instantly, leave the buoy here. Oh god. That was not perfect, but should work. Yes? No? Maybe? What? So I need one here now?
Danger.
Thanks for the danger. Okay, so first I need to fly here. It's weird what it's showing me. It's really weird. Maybe I need an additional one in that vicinity? That could be. But they're not flying on visuals, come on. That's weird. So we are at that buoy. Get rid of that. So I'm gonna put one here. Maybe that'll do the trick. Just do that. Put one out here. And then probably one here and we're good. I hope so. I really do. That's why I never use navigational barks, because that's just useless. Just navigating through the map anyway. Is that fine, guys? Did you put one out? No, you didn't.
Danger.
There you go. Ouch. Nope, didn't work. Maybe I need one here now. I really hope that is it, because I don't have many left. I mean, they're not expensive. That's the good thing. They definitely don't cost much, but just getting more will be annoying and unnecessary. Also, if this would be a move here beacon, I could just move it around the map as we're going. So. Yeah, I can't. So, we good? Yes, no? Yes!
Looks like you have found a route. Nicely done, Explorer.
Finally.
Everyone, move in. The expedition shall now establish a scientific outpost. This may be the beginning of a most fruitful phase in our journey together.
Uh-huh, if you say so. Okay, we're getting more reputation with them. That's good. Blazing the trail. Done. Okay, we'll try to remember that for our, real run of this. In the standing campaign. Weird that this still exists, so this wasn't part of the path. Well, you know what? Goodbye. Done. Okay. This is now not my property anymore, which is fine, because I don't care for this. This is just you know, if you go here in deployables, it would just clutter everything. That's why I don't like navigation bugs. And now, what are we doing? Just a friendly introduction with Bozota. Oh, I love this picture, it's so good. Is that it? Are we done with the quest? I'm really asking because I have no idea. Apparently our net worth is 600,000. Yeah, it sounds much. It's really not. It would be enough though to get a miner to get us some resources and you know, make us money. Do we have some stuff in our inventory? Not enough to buy a mining ship that costs 100k, I think. About. Average personal skill. Wayfinder progress report. Wayfinder expedition. Inactive gate in Sanctuary of Darkness. Suspected to be a suitable candidate. Good night, Manaway. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you have a great sleep and I hope you dream well. Yeah, I am kind of tired too. I would like to finish this though. Meantime, with the safe path to Sanctuary of Darkness now established, we welcome anyone who wants to visit the Wayfinder in order to check on our progress. I will be glad to answer any further questions in person. Office of the Wayfinder. So, should we find the Wayfinder and talk to him?
Danger.
Ouch. That did hurt. You got work tomorrow as well. Okay, well then, I hope you have a great work day. Even though it's work, but you know. It's my last vacation day tomorrow, unfortunately. Ah, there they are.
Wayfinder.
There it is. So, oh god, this is gonna be overshooting a bit. I'm not sure if we should talk to him. It's not a quest there. I'm not sure if this was the end of the... why are we so slow? Oh my god, we are really slow. See, that's something I never liked about this game. How utterly slow fighters were. I have no idea why that is the case. That there shouldn't be a reason for it, but, you know. For some reason, Egosoft made the decision at some point. Oh, they're doing travel drive nonsense. No, wait for me. Since I don't have a pilot, I can't tell them to follow. Darn it. I need to get a pilot on this ship. Oh god. I'm too fast with my travel drive, which is a really bad travel drive if that capital ship can actually reach that speed. And we can only go 500 meters per second faster. Come on. Just frame of reference. I might be bumped by them in a second. No, I think I'm in the frame of reference. Perfection. And I'm out. Or they stopped. They did stop. Okay, perfect. Yeah, if you are in the reference frame of one of these ships, then of the bigger ones, then you will keep their speed. You know, you'll be dragged along with them in a way.
Docking granted.
So where can you dock? On this ship. Ah, heck. Okay. Don't we have a docking computer? Why is that still a problem, guys? Okay, we do have one.
Successfully docked.
Good.
Mako.
I love this.
We've
This is
established
so
a
cool.
perimeter around the inactive jump gate. Now we are commencing the construction of an outpost. Do not elevate your hopes quite yet.
Yeah, I can't help you with that.
Shall begin soon, but jump gate technology is very alien and highly volatile. We do not know for certain whether we can ever successfully force a connection, particularly without real-time coordination with our KingdomEnd counterparts. Nonetheless, we have an ideal can't
That's
compete
not
for
what I wanted.
experimentation. The Alliance of the Word has an obligation to our cousins in KingdomEnd to try our utmost. These technological marvels have eluded our understanding to date. Something about the interface has remained stubbornly out of reach. The final spark. In any case, Explorer, congratulations. You have performed your part, and you have done so unimpeachably. We will keep you updated on our progress in the coming years.
In the coming years.
Fate wills it, you might one day find your name in the annals of the great explorers and scientists.
And now we have to fly to Great Reef.
What can I do for you, esteemed explorer?
The next steps.
Of course. Thanks to your valuable contribution, we are now able to establish a jump gate research facility. In theory, for a connection between jump gates, one needs the correct coordinates, energy, and a means to interface with the technology. Thanks to the cache you analyzed, we have the directional information from here to KingdomEnd. Next, we set up a mechanism by which we can power the gate. The Boron of KingdomEnd have explained how this can be achieved. Fortunately, deciphering the technology to enable that has been the focus of their research so far. While we are establishing the facility, the science team is working on the local environmental baseline, taking into account space-time warping from nearby stellar bodies and so forth. All that will take some time, but we already know it can be done. In fact, we have done it before, several times.
But why from here?
Hurdle that we just cannot seem to overcome is the jump gate technology interface. It is an incredibly complex process, but think of it as some sort of activation command. Frankly, making progress on that will be a significant challenge. I am uncertain if that is even within our technological capabilities. Sadly, we have nothing more for you to do at the moment. Our scientists are busy setting everything up.
Interesting.
Assistant!
So that
You
will
must
come
forgive my
later.
absence in your most recent exploratory endeavors. It is just, I have been somewhat preoccupied with my own observations. When did KingdomEnd say the Alliance of the Word plans to conclude their experiments?
Well, the expedition leader did suggest that he would keep us up to date over the coming years.
What? Years, you say? That is... Oh my, that is rather disappointing. I had hoped to contribute to their experiments right away. Well, since you are already running errands in boron space, would you mind assisting me in my personal research? Ever since my tentacles first grasped the scientific equipment in this research installation, I have been utterly fascinated by the Great Reef Nebula. You see, I have identified several neutron stars, magnetars in fact, which pulse in an oddly specific way. One could be an anomaly. Two might be a coincidence, but I have already identified a potential third. I need you to verify my observations, independently. To that end, I have compiled a list of positions in Great Reef that I need you to visit. Please forgive me if I appear somewhat excitable. There is a chance that this could point to a discovery of immeasurable significance.
Interesting. Interesting. So we are in the mid-travel here, mid-travel line. But I think, yeah, this is also an interesting mission. So this is how they... Oh, and we lost our Vanguard here? No, that's still docked. Okay, good. Thought they would just kick it out somewhere. But this is also a way to get us through to the next stage of this mission. Interesting. But I think we had a good overview over things right now. And I think we put a cut in here now and leave this be until we do this again in our grand campaign that we're doing. And then we'll definitely go for this mission as well. I really hope we can just find this mission somewhere, but usually you can. And when we get Kingdom's End, we are unlocking the second start that we have seen today in the beginning. There were two options, and the one was grayed out, which is the usual. Only if you do certain quests you can do all the starts. It's gonna be interesting. I hope this was a nice introduction into this new DLC. And into the fun of it. Wait, get No, I don't want to undock actually. Just get up.
Egosoft has informed me of your exciting plans. You must let me accompany you. In fact, I will not take no for an answer. The Alliance is in the midst of their preparations. I have to say, the deluge of scientific jargon leaves me cold. I much prefer action.
Okay, interesting. I like her so much. I really want her to be a permanent thing for us. And for, hopefully, Bozota. But apparently scientific jargon bores her, so probably not. We'll see. Yeah, but I think this was a nice little introduction into the DLC. And we'll go much, much further the next time we'll visit this. I just wanted to have a quick run at this game again. Oh, you don't have any shields. Well, that's not great. But I just wanted to look into this and see the start, see where it leads, and see how it goes. And I think we have seen that right now. There's probably a bit more to it, but I hope we can do that in the Grand Campaign anyway. And I think we can, because we already got the achievement related to this start, and those you can only get in the start if you do it. But anything else you should be able to do as well in just a normal campaign starting as anyone. So I hope we can do this. I will check that, and if not, we'll continue right here, I think. In fact, I think I'm gonna save this as an extra slot, as the 10 slot, just to be sure, just in case, because I will try off screen to play the other game a little bit and the other run we had, and make sure everything works as intended and everything works as it should, so we don't have to restart everything and do all the missions again, because we did quite a few. If you want to see those, look into the YouTube. Definitely come to the Discord. That would be great. And otherwise, leave me a like on this video if you enjoyed this. I did definitely enjoy this, and it would be great if you support me with these videos. Definitely leave me a sub if you haven't subbed, so you never miss any videos at all. And follow me on Twitch if you want to be in the live action stuff. And yeah, definitely come to the Discord, and I see you there next time. Thank you all, and I hope you enjoyed. Bloop bloop, everyone.